This broadcast is a production of Oneida Indians Live and the Oneida Special School District. No part of the audio or video from this broadcast may be redistributed or retransmitted without express written consent from the Oneida Special School District.
following is a presentation of the Oneida Indians Network in collaboration with the IH Sports Network and South Fork Network.
We're starting things off patriotic with the national anthem here today, here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, as we're here tonight bringing you softball action live from the Jack E. Lay Sports Complex here in Bear Creek. Jonathan Markham, you're listening to, going to be bringing you the call this evening, joined alongside by Camden Jones, going to be color commentating and doing video, bringing you the pictures this evening. Joined also alongside by Lucas Laxton, who you might hear on the PA system right now. He'll be doing PA and scoreboard, but we'll also be chiming in here and there. Currently announcing the starting lineups. We'll get into those here in a minute. However, we'll keep it here as this game is fixing to get underway. Tonight's matchup, of course, between the Rockwood Lady Tigers and the Oneida Lady Indians on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Batting first, the right fielder, number 2, Lillian Haley.
As you can see, the Lady Indians
number 17,
take the field.
Braylee England.
There.
Batting third, number 14, the shortstop, Cameron Lee.
I wish I had some.
Batting number 4th, number 24, Lauren Stevens, the third baseman. Batting 5th, the pitcher, number 6, Jolie Duncan.
Of course, this is our first broadcast with Jolie Duncan, who has returned
9, the catcher,
after a stint away from the Lady Indians. It's good to have her back in the circle pitching.
Sexton.
Also, Katie Mae Sexton returns for the Lady Indians this evening.
Number 5, Maddie Pike. And batting 9th, the center fielder, number 15, Everly Duncan.
All right, as you see, the Lady Indians take the field here in this one. We're a couple minutes away from first pitch. Like I said, we're going to keep it right here. Once again, Jonathan Markham bringing you the call, joined by Camden Jones and Lucas Laxton. Want to give a big thank you to our tech director, Clayton Posey, as well as Greg Bond and Ben Garrett with the IH Sports Network. Gentlemen, do any of you have any information? I believe these teams have already matched up once. Do either of you have any information on that?
I talked about earlier, I believe the score of the first matchup was an Oneida victory, 24-6. A good outing by the Lady Indians, from what I was told. We'll look to see a lot of offense from the Lady Indians hopefully today. Rockwood trying to get one back.
I mean, that's just how it goes here in the world of spring sports specifically, but especially softball and baseball. It's a consistent game of trying to get each other back. You know, you play the series. As there's the throw down from Llewellyn, and we're set to get things started.
Batting first, number 11, the second baseman, Isham.
We're starting a little early tonight, 1 entire minute early. This game's scheduled for 6 o'clock. It is currently 5:59.
Early bird gets the worm.
Well, that's what they say. Make sure your mic's off. As first pitch from Duncan is that's a late call from the umpire, but it is a called strike. First pitch does clock in at 6 p.m. We made it just far enough to get to that 6 p.m. cutoff. As second pitch, I believe, is going to be called a ball. I'm kind of working back and forth, so if I miss something, you guys are going to have to tell me. As that one's going to be inside of also for a ball. 2-1.
That one just a little low in the dirt.
The pitch from Duncan. That's in there. Evens things up. 2-2.
Just a nice pitch by Jolie Duncan.
2-2 pitch. Believe just going to be a bit outside. The count is full. As there's a pop-up straight back up to Jolie Duncan. She'll take it in as she'll get the first out. Score that as
Morgan.
a F1 in your scorebooks at home if you are scoring alongside me. As here comes number 7 for the Rockwood Lady Tigers. That'll be Morgan. As first pitch to her. Catches the outside black for strike 1.
Duncan paints that one well.
Next pitch, flied out into right field. Has a beat on it. Just can't make the play. Morgan's going to try for second, and she'll be in there standing up, and that is a double for the two. Excuse me, that is an E9. That will go down in the scorebooks as an E9.
Now batting,
as she will make it up to second base. As that brings M. Lauer. There are 2 Lauers in the lineup. We do not have first names, sadly, so we'll have to go by first initial. This is M. Lauer, number 0. I'm going to have to assume they're related in some way, or maybe that's just a common name down in Rockwood.
Maybe a little sibling action.
That's what I'm thinking. As that one's inside, Llewellyn's going to look back the runner, but maybe the intimidation doesn't force anything. Regardless, it's 1-0. Next pitch going to be fouled off down the first base line to go out of play. 1-1.
Turn mine down too. Lower just trying to battle through the at-bat.
As Morgan's going to take off for third. And she's going to be in there. That's a stolen base.
Stevens had her there, just could not hold on to the ball. Gets safely to third.
So now Morgan off third. 1 out. As that one's also going to be just a bit outside, maybe a little high too. It's going to be a ball. That one's low for a ball. I've missed some strikes here and there.
Umpire says full count.
Says full count. Like I said, I'm working back and forth trying to fill out this score sheet, so you're just going to have to give me some grace here if I miss something here in the early goings. As that one swung on, that'll be strike 3. So now 2 outs, 1 by the pop-up, 1 by way of the K. As here comes the other Lauer, K. Lauer.
Excuse me. Now batting the first baseman, K. Lauer.
As first pitch runs inside for a ball. I missed that one. You're going to have to tell me what that was.
Upstairs.
Upstairs? All right. So it's 2-0. Pitch from Duncan. That's in there. 2-1. Duncan showing a good ability to find the strike zone early on.
Done a good job of painting the plate.
2 outs in the top of the first. That one's going to get... Oh, they're going to say that hit her. So that'll put runners on the corners for the Lady Tigers. Brings up their 5-hole hitter, Hamby.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Hamby.
as she steps up. Digs into that right-handed batter's box.
Rockwood having some good hitting to start this thing off.
Got a couple base runners. No runs scored yet for the Lady Tigers. As there's one that's going to hit off the leg of Duncan. It's going to bounce into the outfield. One run is going to score. And let's check on the pitcher, Duncan, out there. Hope she's all right.
That one looks to have got her right on the ankle. That's not a fun ball to take.
No, softball's hurt.
Now for a ball that's named soft, it certainly isn't.
No, I was telling, I forget if it was Camden or Will during our last softball broadcast. I bunted the softball into my own face one time, and that was not fun.
Connor Mays joining us in the press box.
Get out of here, Connor Mays. Nah, you're allowed to stay. You're all right.
The more the merrier.
Well, depends on how hot it gets up here. Looks like Duncan's going to be all right. She'll return to the mound. As it'll bring up Worsner. As she's going to send a fly ball up to first base. Katie May Sexton going to corrals it for the third out of the inning. One run scores in the inning for the Lady Tigers. Lady Indians will look to answer back in the bottom of the first, which we'll see right after the break on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
We welcome you back here for the bottom of the first on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Of course, if you are just now tuning in, during the last half inning, one run did manage to come across for the Lady Tigers. We'll see how the Lady Indians respond to this. I actually forgot to take a look at the defensive lineup for the Indians. We'll get that probably within the next inning. But we'll take a look now at the defensive lineup for the Lady Tigers.
Now batting the right fielder.
As
number 2, Lillian Haley.
Number 6, Flanagan will be in the circle as well. Catching will be M. Lauer. First baseman, infield. Where did I put the first baseman? K. Lauer will be the first baseman. Second base will be, I can't even read my own handwriting. Looks like that is Isham. As well, the shortstop will be Morgan. Third base goes to Hamby, and the outfield from left to right goes Potter, Worsner, and Phillips with the designated player Whitaker.
Haley pops that one up to center field, but the center fielder drops it. She'll get on and down a second, Johnny.
Yeah, thank you for calling that. I didn't see. I'm reading the lineups. I didn't see it. So Lillian Haley starts things up over the E8. Error on the center fielder. She'll be on second as up steps Braylee Grace England. As she's going to smack one right to the shortstop. That'll get through the shortstop as well. Haley rounds third, going for the plate, and she'll score all the way from second. That's also going to be an error. That's going to be a E6.
Cameron Lee.
Puts Braylee Grace England at second. And now that's some speed at second base out there. Cameron Lee steps up to the plate, 3-hole tonight.
Already matching the hitting of Rockwood are the Indians.
As she's going to swing at one that was pretty dadgum high right there for strike one. think you got to lay off that one. Can't lie.
It's not a sword. Don't chop it.
We don't make references to that movie here. We do not. As there's going to be a fly ball into center field. Center fielder going to make another error there. As Braley Grace England's going to pull into third base, standing up. Runners at the corners
Number 24,
for the
Lauren
Lady Indians. So
Stevens.
3 errors for the Lady Tigers. Puts runners on base. The senior, Lauren Stevens, stepping up.
Stevens got good power if she can get a hand on it.
Still no one out. Runners at the corners. The pitch from Flanagan is going to be outside. Lee's going to take off for second base, and she'll be in there. I'm going to be willing to call that defensive indifference. I don't think that's a stolen base. Would you agree, Connor Mays? Yeah. He agrees. As there's a swing from Lauren Stevens, count is 1-1. All evened up.
That one just a little low. Looks like she may tip it off, but just barely misses it.
Pitch from Flanagan is going to run a bit inside. Moves the count to 2-1.
From my vantage point, looks like that one crossed right by the numbers.
No. I'm more center than you are. That was inside. That one does catch the plate on the outside corner. Good pitch from Flanagan. Evens things up at 2-2. Still a chance to do damage here for Stevens with 2 runners in scoring position and no one out.
I'll add on more to explain what I was meaning. I meant across.
Literally
okay.
across. You meant like just right across the chest.
Yes.
As she's going to foul that one back. Count remains 2-2.
Stevens having a good battle here in this at bat.
Don't ask what just happened. If you heard a noise, it is your imagination.
Must have been the wind.
Yep. 2-2 the count. The pitch is going to go low. It's going to get away from the catcher. England's going to come in to score from third, and Cameron Lee moves up to third. So 2 runs already across. And now Lauren Stevens in a full count.
And smart play by Stevens as she gets right out of the way, lets her come in, and the Indians are up 2-1.
As Stevens going to ground one, it's going to get past the outstretched arm of the shortstop. Cameron Lee's going to trot home. Lauren Stevens trying for 2, and she'll be in there.
Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Jolie Duncan.
That is going in the scorebooks as a double for Lauren Stevens, and that is a RBI double. It's 3-2-1. Here comes the other senior on this team, Jolie Duncan. As she's going to chop one above the pitcher's head. Fielded by the second baseman. Tries to make the throw the first. And they're going to say she's safe. Throw just comes in a little bit high. Pulls the first baseman off the bag. Runners at the corners.
Cadence Llewellyn.
As here comes Rockwood's coach. Going to come to the mound. I think at this point you're just saying, guys, let's calm down a little bit. We're out here to play. Let's what's the word I'm looking for here?
Regroup.
Let's regroup. Good word. Also, we will have a courtesy runner come in for the pitcher, Duncan. That is going to be
Addison Johnson.
Yes, I couldn't see her number, but I knew it was Addison Johnson.
Number 7.
Thank you.
So Cadence Llewellyn will step up to the plate, be the next batter that Flanagan faces.
The Lady Tigers now returning to their defensive positions.
Runners on the corners. Indians looking to continue their offense.
So now the catcher, Llewellyn, steps into that right-handed batter's box. First pitch to her. is going to be outside for a ball.
Good eye by Llewellyn there. Let that one go.
Pitch. That one's going to sail high. Johnson's going to go for second. She'll get there. Puts runners once again in scoring position. Big thing, still no outs in the inning. Chance to do some real damage here. As Llewellyn's going to foul that one back. I think she's trying to hit this wasp that's trying to get into our press box right now.
Appreciate the effort, Kins.
Yeah, we don't need wasps.
Just a good battle of a hit, though. Gets a little bit slow on the contact, but still manages to get it off the barrel.
It is a 2-1 count. As there's going to be a big swing from Llewellyn there. Pitch at her eyes. And it's going to result in a 2-2 count.
Evens things up, but like you mentioned, Johnny, still no outs, so you take those.
I mean, yeah, you don't have a lot to lose at this point. Even at 2-2, pitch from Flanagan. Llewellyn's going to send one high in the air. Shortstop's going to haul it in, and that is the first out of the inning.
Now batting the first baseman, number 23, Katie Sexton.
So we get to the 7-hole without recording the first out. As now, here comes Katie Mae Sexton to the plate. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch going to be high for a ball.
Sexton thought about that one, but pulled back. Smart decision.
That one's going to sail high and wide again. 2-0. There's one that's going to go low and in. Maybe tried to overcorrect a little too much there. Regardless, it is a 3-0 count. Maybe Katie Mae can relax a little bit. You can just let a pitch go by at this point. And looks like that is exactly what she will do. She will draw the walk.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5, Maddie Pike.
Which brings up Maddie Pike to the plate.
Maddie Pike, a phenomenal basketball player.
Oh, good soccer player, too.
Absolutely.
Three sport athlete for the Oneida Indians. You don't see a lot of those on the girls' side of things today. I'm glad to see one.
Especially not of her talent at all three.
You really don't see them in the boys' side anymore either. As there's a chopping ground ball, the shortstop's going to pick it up. And Addison Johnson gets under she doesn't get under the tag. She just gets in there before the step is applied. The run scores. I have been adding runs to the wrong people. I apologize for that. If you're watching from home, Oneida is up 4-1, not Rockwood. As here comes Everly Duncan. As she's going to chop one, send it to second base. That's going to go down as a 4-3 putout. However, Addison Johnson will score. There are 2 outs. But now the Lady Indians have a 4-run lead and have officially batted around as here comes Lillian Haley, the leadoff hitter, to the plate.
The right fielder, number 2, Lillian Haley.
Lady Indians done well in this first inning to get the offense going. Just now got to that second out.
And still 2 in scoring position. As the pitcher's going to try to get that one, goes up the middle. The speed of Lillian Haley on display as she beats out the throw from the shortstop. Katie Mae Sexton comes in to score.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Braylee England.
And there's runners on first and third, with Braylee Grace England coming back up. As Lillian Haley's going to take second as well. Once again, call that defensive indifference.
Very uncontested.
I mean, the unmatched speed of Lillian Haley probably only combated by the young lady at the plate right now, Braylee Grace England. As she's going to send a ground ball just out past the second base glove. 1 run scores. Lillian Haley comes in to score as well. That's an additional 2 runs, still with 2 outs. However, that runner on first, the speedy Braylee Grace England, might see some chaos on the base pass here.
Number 14, Cameron Lee.
As up steps Cameron Lee once again. Where did Connor Mays go?
He disappeared off into the sunset.
Oh, dang it. He does that. Try to do a little bit of a hit and run there, but to no avail as it ends up in the glove of the pitcher, Flanagan. That is the 3rd out. 8 runs scored in the inning by the Lady Indians. They have answered back well, and it takes us to the top of the 2nd right after the break.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
We're bringing you the top of the 2nd here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. A colossal offensive inning for the Lady Indians. Managed to score 8 runs in the bottom half of the 1st inning. Duncan returns to the mound, trying to keep that score right where it is. Get those hot bats back out there. Due up for Rockwood this inning. It will be 7-8-9.
Now batting the right fielder, number 14, Phillips.
As Phillips, number 14, will step in.
Rockwood opened up the scoring, but the Lady Indians just responded well.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, Connor Mays is back. Great. Got a bottle of Sprite. That pitch is going to be swung on for strike 1. First pitch to Phillips. They're going to say that one runs just a little high. Evens things up at 1-1. That one's also going to be a little high, a little outside. 2-1. Quickly behind in the count. 2-1. Is going to run a little inside. 3-1. Good hitter's count for Phillips.
Phillips got that early strike, but has battled back to a 3-1 count. Just a good at-bat by Phillips.
She'll swing at one. I believe that might have been the changeup there, as that's going to bring her to a full count.
Nice pitch by Duncan there. Painted that one well.
Payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and that's the first out of this inning. Comes by way of the backwards K. As here comes the designated player, Number 33, Whitaker.
A great pitch by Duncan to get the strikeout there.
Swinging at the first pitch for strike one.
Whitaker looking to be aggressive at the at-bat.
That one's going to come in and hit her. So a base runner on for the Lady Tigers. As the 9-hole hitter, the pitcher Flanagan.
The pitcher, number 6, Flanagan.
Just an unlucky pitch there by Duncan.
Yeah, and some credit goes to Whitaker. Crowded that plate, maybe drew in the hit by pitch. I mean, get on base any way you can. I commend it quite a bit.
Just smart batting.
Yeah. If you can take a pitch, I used to do it in middle school all the time. Then I got hit in the face, and I'd stop doing it. As Flanagan sends a fly ball up in the air, Pike hauls it in for the second out.
Has to get on her heels for that one.
So the lineup flips over, and it's going to be Isham, the leadoff hitter, back up.
Both teams have now gone back to the top of their orders.
And it's only the second inning. First one in the dirt. Whitaker going to go. The throw from Llewellyn. Just over the head of Lee. Whitaker going to try to take third. And she'll be in there standing up. Whitaker goes from first to third. Good base running.
Gets to second is a little questionable on whether or not she can go again, sees the mistake, and just continues on. Good base running.
But still 2 outs. Jolie only has to get Isham at the plate. As that pitch is on the inside corner.
Nice
it's going to be
pitch
strike
by Duncan.
one. Isham sends a fly ball out into right field, drops just behind Maddie Pike's glove for a base hit, and a run scores. Little RBI single for Isham.
Shortstop, number 7, Morgan.
As up steps the 2-hole hitter Morgan now.
Tigers get one back.
As there's the bunt. Duncan, you going to pick it up? Morgan's there. They're going to try to get her at third. They got her! The tag on Isham for the third out. Maybe a Lady Indian down over there. That is the third out of the inning. We're going to go to break. We'll give you an update on this when we get more information about it. But we'll be back with the bottom of the second right after this.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
I think I just pulled a tendon in my back.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
All night.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
We want to apologize for the bit of extended break there. How do we describe this situation that just happened?
Just an unfortunate incident. Camley having to come off the field. We hope she's all right.
Yep. We're going to ask that you keep her in your thoughts and prayers as she is being, we'll say, medically evacuated from the field.
Hope for a quick recovery for her.
Yes. I believe things should get started back as soon as possible. But once again, just keep Miss Cameron Lee in your thoughts and prayers. And we at the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network are going to wish her a nice, healthy, and speedy recovery. We'll take another quick break here, just until the action gets started, and we'll be back.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
We got Tom. All right. Players have returned to the field. We're looking to begin the bottom of the second. If you're just now coming back, once again, just keep Miss Cameron Lee in your thoughts and prayers, as she has been she had to come off the field tonight with injury. Regardless, the Lady Indians are going to press on. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Cameron Lee was the last batter in the previous inning.
Yes.
Which means that it will be 4, 5, 6, dangerous part of the lineup due up for the Lady Indians. Yes, I can see Lauren Stevens getting prepared over there in the on-deck circle. That lead now down to 6 for the Lady Indians, looking to boost it here. 1 run came across in the previous inning. Here comes the senior Lauren Stevens, leading off this inning. First pitch at the bottom of the second is going to be sent foul just off the end of the bat.
Number 24, Lauren Stevens.
So an 0-1 count. Start things off for Lauren. As there's a bullet into left field, gonna get down for a base hit. A hard single coming off the bat of Lauren Stevens to begin the frame.
Jolie Duncan.
That brings up Jolie Duncan.
Just a nice hit by Stevens, put it right in the gap into left field.
Came off the bat hard, too. Came off it hot. We call that a screamer in the baseball world. I'm sure it's the same in softball, truthfully. First pitch going to be called a strike against Duncan. You're going to say that caught the inside part of the plate. Sorry, Lucas, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're probably how you take precedent anyway.
Whatever. I'm a nice guy, Lucas. You can talk too.
Well, all I was going to say is that first pitch, I think Duncan thought about trying to battle for that one. Was it just a little bit too close on the hands for her to really get a comfortable swing on?
Yeah, I think that's a good take. I mean, that's a pitch that you take even if it is a strike. You know, not every strike is a good strike for a batter. As she's going to send a ground ball first base, it's going to be an unassisted putout. It's going to move Lauren Stevens up to second base, but there will be an out in the inning. As here comes Cadence Llewellyn.
Still a nice at bat by Duncan because you advance the runner.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the fundamentals. You hit behind the runner, you make them advance.
A little bit of small ball.
I believe in the industry we call that a productive out. As Stevens going to try to take third, she will. Ball just got out of the hands of the catcher, and Lauren Stevens takes third. Quit snickering over there. The pitch to Llewellyn. Fouled back. Right towards my face.
Just rolled right off the bat. That one did.
Hey, Dad, quit texting me during mid-broadcast. You're distracting me. As there's a big swing from Cadence Llewellyn. Drops down. Gets over the head of the left fielder. Cadence Llewellyn trying to get to third base. And that is a triple. An RBI triple.
Now batting the first
Puts that run
Katie Sexton
at 8-run lead.
Just
brings
what
up
a
Katie
hit.
Mae Sexton. Yeah. Came off the bat. You knew it was going to land somewhere. That's just a nice piece of hitting by Cadence Llewellyn. As that ball's going to get away from the catcher. And she's going to score as well. Just a great turn of events. Ignore my stutter. From Cadence Llewellyn.
And I want to go back and give the Rockwood left fielder credit. She made a good run on it, just couldn't get there in time. Just such a well-hit ball.
True. So now Katie Mae Sexton, 1 out, batting with the bases empty. That one's going to run in and get her on the ankle. She'll trot down to first base. Looked like it didn't even... It's like she didn't even feel it. Brings up Maddie Pike. As Maddie Pike's going to send one to first base. Flip to the second baseman covering, and that is the second out. Once again, another productive out, though, as it does move Katie Mae Sexton over to second. And now the 9-hole hitter, Everly Duncan, steps in.
Indians just done a good job battling around the pitch count.
First pitch is going to be sent to the first base side. All 3 outs in this inning made at the first base zone. That's the 3rd out. In the bottom of the second, we'll go to the top of the 3rd right after the break.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. As the defensive alignment, almost out of necessity, has had to change for Oneida. Addison Johnson now patrolling right field. Let me look at anything else has changed. Everly Duncan has now shifted over to left, formerly in center. And Lillian Haley, who was in right field, has now moved into shortstop.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 0, M. Lower.
Due up this inning for the Lady Tigers is going to be 3, 4, 5. Hard of the lineup. So we'll start things off with M. Lower. Duncan's pitch. Skips in the dirt for ball 1. As there's a screaming line drive once again. That's a fair ball. Just hit the foul line. I keep wanting to call it the fair line. It should be called the fair line. But that's a triple for Lower, the catcher. Something you don't see every day. Catchers hitting triples. So now, runner on third base. Here comes the other Lower, K. Lower. As she steps in. First pitch catches the inside for a strike.
Now both teams have had a great hit out to left field for a triple.
Mm-hmm. And they were both by the catcher. It's literally just a game of anything you can do, I can do better. That one runs inside, evens things up 1-1.
And that's exactly what you got to do if you're Rockwood trying to battle back from an 8-run deficit.
I shouldn't have said that. That song is going to be stuck in my head now. Strike on the outside black, 1-2. As that's going to send a fly ball right into no man's land in left field for a base hit. Trying to take 2 is Lower. She will be in there. Bit of an errant throw, but we'll call it a double regardless.
Now batting for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 9, MB.
Run scores on the play. Brings that lead back down to 7. Lady Tigers slowly chipping away at that lead. Brings up Hamby to bat. As she's going to send a chopper. Lillian Haley can't get her glove on it. As Lower's going to pull in to third. And good base running by Hamby as she pulls into second. Saw the
Tigers, the center fielder, number 1, Versner.
Saw Haley out there with the ball in her hands and took second. That's going to be scored as a single for Hamby. And here comes, how did you say it, Versner? Worsner, okay. Thought you said it with a V. I didn't know we were getting super German.
I tend to do that sometimes with my W's. I have a bit of a stutter if you haven't noticed.
Versner. Yeah, so do I. I get it. Versner. I might just call her that, even if that's not her name. Nah, I can't do that. There's a swing. 1-1. How many outs are there?
I don't know if there's
0. They've gotten 3 hits this inning. No outs. 2 in scoring position. Here might be the chance of the first one. Fly ball. Snagged by Lillian Haley over there at shortstop.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Grabs her visor from Coach Jason Perry. As up steps Phillips. 1 out. Still runners in scoring position, second and third. There's another ball hit in the air. Lands just behind Jolie Duncan. And she's going to beat it out. Score that as a single. And the run scores. That leads down to 6 now. 10-4 lead the Lady Indians. Runners at the corners.
Tigers scored 2 runs, only 1 out. Maybe looking for a rally.
Maybe, as up steps Whitaker. Hard foul ball down the third base line.
Similar to her last at bat, challenges that first pitch immediately.
Excuse me, starts things 0-1. Just fouls one back. Cadence Llewellyn tries to have that quick jolt and catches it just out of her reach. It's 0-2. I like her bat. It's colorful. Looks like the periodic table.
I think
As goes to the outside.
I think you're the only person in the world that would say that, Johnny.
Well, look at it. It's like the colored squares.
Yeah, but most people would have just said a rainbow.
Well, yeah, but it's squares. It's like the periodic table.
All right, child of a science teacher.
All right. You don't have to make fun of me.
All in good fun, John Boy.
I know. I make fun of you on broadcast, too. And I especially make fun of Will when he's on broadcast, so it's okay. I don't even know what count we're at anymore.
I think it's 1-2.
That one skips in the dirt, brings up some of the chalk with it.
So possibly a 2-2? Maybe.
We'll see what the head umpire behind home plate says.
If we get a signal.
Looks like we do not.
We'll say 2-2 for now.
Heard you're a big fan of 2-2s. It was 2-2 because that ball makes it a full count. Good call, Lucas.
Thank you. I try. And on your 2-2 comment, I have only worn a 2-2 once in my life.
Only once?
And it was for a charity event.
Look at you. You need to wear more. They're very comfortable. That falls out behind the outstretched glove of Lillian Haley. It's going to be an RBI single. Just hits on hits on hits this inning for the Lady Tigers.
That's 3 runs now and only 1 out. Just effective batting from the Tigers.
The pitcher, Flanagan, stepping up. Don't be surprised to see the runner in motion off first base here, trying to eliminate the double play scenario. As there's a foul ball, but just as I said, Whitaker was going, but the foul ball negates it and makes the count 0-1.
Whitaker playing smart, watching.
You ever wore a dress?
Actually, I have.
Yeah, those are comfortable too.
It was for a project in Leanne Goins' class, actually.
Oh, shout out to Susan Leanne Markham Goins.
And actually, it appears that they called Whitaker for going early.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
She has been sent back to the dugout, so it appears they're going to call her for going early. Yep. So
2 outs.
Smart defensive play by the Indians to make her go early. One and one. Now Duncan can get the final out and stop the bleeding.
Yeah. No chance of a sacrifice for the runner on third. Need to remove the runner on first on our score bug. Good frame attempt by Cadence Llewellyn. Just doesn't get the call. It's 2-1. As there's a ground ball, Haley fields it. Call that a 6-3 put out. Nice stretch on the other end by Katie Mae Sexton. That's the 3rd out. Good offensive inning for the Lady Tigers. We will see how the Lady Indians respond right after this.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. It's the bottom of the third. That lead was cut down to 5 last inning. But top of the order up for the Lady Indians this inning. Lillian Haley going to be leading it off. And we're going to assume that Addison Johnson has been slotted into the 3-hole. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I know that's how it works in baseball. Softball always surprises me with the amount of different rules, so we'll see how it goes.
For the Lady Indians, number 2, Lillian Haley.
So here comes the leadoff hitter, Lillian Haley, coming in for her third at bat. Has reached base by error and has singled today. And that's going to be a hard hit the other way. Slices down the right field line. She's going to go for 2. No, she's going for 3. Tries to slip past the defense. Gets under the tag. That's a triple for Lillian Haley.
Number 17, Braley, England.
Somebody can get technical with me. That might be scored as a double. But we're going to score it as a triple here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Brings up Braley Grace England to the plate.
But what a hit by Haley. That ball was rocketed out to right field.
Took what the pitcher gave her, that outside pitch, just waited on it, sliced it down the line, as now Braley Grace England sends a slow roller picked up by the third baseman, and she just beats it out. The speed of Braley Grace England. We've talked about it all night. There it is once again.
7, Addison Johnson.
As I was correct, Addison Johnson does slot into the 3-hole as she'll step in.
Just great base running by Braley Grace England. Little chopper in the dirt, and she still beats out the throw.
As first pitch is high, ball 1. I wouldn't be surprised if they put her in motion right here either.
Like you mentioned earlier, you want to do that to avoid the double play at first. So
yes. As I believe that is what was going on there, but the foul ball moves things to 1-1 and negates the steal attempt. That one's going to be a little high. Going to be called ball 2. 2-1. So that one's going to be high as well. It's 3-1. Walk here would load the bases for Lauren Stevens. The 4-hole, the cleanup hitter. That's a moment you live for as a cleanup hitter. But they're going to send a soft dribbler back to the pitcher. Gets the out, but the run comes across. Once again, another, what we talked about is a productive out. A little just sacrificed grounder, which is not a real thing, but I'm making it up.
Number 24, Lauren Stevens.
Brings up the cleanup hitter, Lauren Stevens. Braley Grace England standing on second base. Only one out in the inning. That was my 7 o'clock alarm.
You on a time contract, Johnny?
Yeah, I have to get paid by the $10 a year. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix my scorebook now that Addison Johnson is in the 3-hole.
That one low in the dirt.
Thank you for stepping in while I fix things.
My pleasure, Johnny. Anytime.
You work at Chick-fil-A?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
When I'm asked to.
The UC Chick-fil-A? You work up at that one?
No.
I thought there was going to be more to that joke. you said it like there was more to the story. You went, no. Like I thought there was going to be more. I was waiting.
I thought that I sounded a little disappointed, but
how good is the UC Chick-fil-A? I've been wondering.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I eat there about 3 times a day. So.
What? Oh, do you? You don't eat at the dining hall?
No, unfortunately, the freshman year, 2 times I ate at the dining hall and got food poisoning both times. So.
Oh.
Which is not a jab at the dining hall.
Do not slander University of the Cumberlands on this broadcast.
Great food, and they have.
There's probably some current and former employees who watch this.
Nothing against the dining hall or the university itself. Just I got unlucky. I also have a very sensitive stomach anyway. So.
I'm aware of this. My iron gut can probably take it. As there's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Moves the runner to third, but there is 2 outs. And I think that's the situation where you really don't want to have the productive out. Because now there's 2 outs. There's no chance of a sacrifice fly or a ground ball scoring that runner from third. Jolie Duncan has to either get a hit or reach base via error in order to score that run. As her first pitch is going to be high for ball 1. What's the place right next to the Chick-fil-A? What's that called?
Tossed.
Tossed. What is that place?
It's salads and pizzas.
Okay, I can get down with that.
They also do
gets
wraps.
Through the catcher's legs. That is one way Braley Grace England can score, on the passed ball. And she will.
Indians gaining back that lead that they lost. Now 12-5.
Of course, I've been known to go up to Williamsburg's just to get cookout.
Which, if anyone watching the broadcast has ever been to cookout, you understand.
Oh, yeah. 100% you understand. It's that good.
And it's cheap, too.
Oh, very cheap. Although I haven't been doing it as much recently. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Fires to first, gets the 3rd out of the inning. Going to finish my story real quick before we go to break. I haven't been going recently because of the ever-rising gas prices. I don't think I can afford it anymore. That's the end of that story, though. As now, a couple runs come across for the Lady Indians. We're going to go to the top of the 4th right after the break.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. My apologies here. Having a bit of a giggle attack as it's the top of the 4th. Still a good size lead for the Lady Indians, but we've seen that can change in a matter of minutes, maybe seconds, with this Lady Rockwood offense. I don't know what Lady Rockwood is. Lady Tigers is what I was trying to say there. Gosh. Next time we're on break, can one of you run and grab me a bottle of water?
I got you, Johnny.
Thank you, Lucas. Gosh, who's due up?
It appears
I think it's Isham.
Yeah, we're back to the top of the order with Isham.
Okay. All right, Isham. We're having fun here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. We hope you are too, listening to us.
Up to bat for the Tigers, number 11, Isham.
I might sneeze. That was a yawn, not a sneeze.
You might. If you don't know, then who does, Johnny?
Jesus.
Good answer.
All right, let's get back to softball now. The leadoff hitter for the Tigers, Isham, number 11, stepping up to the plate. First pitch from Duncan. Sends a ground ball. Matty Pike picks it up. 4-3 put out for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. To start things off.
Up to bat for the Lady Tigers, number 7, Morgan.
Now here comes number 7, Morgan. I believe I'm missing a plate appearance from her. I only have her down for 1 plate appearance, but I have everyone else down for 2. I must have forgot to score one of her plate appearances. She sends a fly ball into right field. Addison Johnson can't make the play. Fires it in quickly. Trying to go for third is Morgan. And she's going to be out on the tag. So score it as a I believe that's going to should be scored as an error on the right fielder, but they do get the out. There are 2 outs in the inning. As here comes the 3-hole hitter, M. Lower.
Addison Johnson makes a smart play over there in right field. Can't quite get it on the first thing. Get it to your cutoff man. Cross play to third base. Gets the out.
Good accurate throw by Katie Mae Sexton over at first base as well. Pitch to M. Lower. On the inside corner for a strike. The umpire likes that inside part of the plate. He's been giving it to both teams tonight.
Granted, I think both catchers have also done a great job of framing it up.
Oh, yeah. As there's a foul ball, it's 0-2. I like framing. I like lying to umpires, which is essentially what framing is. If you've watched the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network long enough, you know my long-standing beef with umpires. I'm obviously joking, though. I think that these guys get out there and they do, they work their butts off. I appreciate them, but I think it's funny to joke about them.
It's definitely a difficult job, as if it couldn't get more difficult.
Oh, it's a thankless job, too, absolutely.
With the MLB basically saying, no, you're wrong.
The new ABS system, which honestly, framing is going to become really interesting with the ABS system. That's going to be foul tipped. She stays alive. Because now with the ABS, if you frame that pitch, but the batter knows that it had started off as a ball and you maybe had a quick flip of that glove, he can just challenge it, and now your framing has become useless. With the ABS and the MLB, we're going to see who really knows the strike zone, both behind the plate and in the box.
As that one goes low for a ball.
1-2.
A good at-bat from M. Lower. She's battling.
There's a reason why the word battle has the word bat in it.
This is true.
I don't think anyone's ever said that. I think the first person to ever say that. I'm so clever.
Humble as he.
You're like the third person who's told me that today.
As Lower strikes out there
That's
swinging.
The third out of this inning. Strikes out swinging. And that takes us. First of all, no runs scored this inning. They've limited the damage. It takes us to the bottom of the fourth. We'll see how the Lady Indians offense works right after the break.
A local bank puts its customers first. A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fourth here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. During the break, we found out that Lucas does not know the difference between the words softball and southpaw, which is a fun revelation to have. But, gosh, that was loud. I apologize. We set up for the bottom of the fourth as, I believe, I thought it was Jolie Duncan, but it looks like it's Cadence Llewellyn. Must have not scored Jolie Duncan's plate appearance. Cadence Llewellyn. That means it is going to be 6-7-8. Camden Jones, quit looking at me like that.
It's just every time you say it.
Every time I say it.
6-7.
Hey, quit it, Lucas. Quit it. If you have children at home, I apologize for what might transpire. I don't know. I don't think that's like cool anymore.
Yeah, the hype's kind of died down.
We're not in with the kids. See, we here on the Oneida Indians Network are all super old.
Well, I'm well older than both of you, so yeah, I'm very old.
You're so old. Why are you here? How old are you now, Lucas? 19? No,
I'll be 21 in May.
Oh gosh, you're 20. I thought for some reason you're always younger than I think you are. First pitch to Cadence Llewellyn. Rocket off the bat. Way to haul it in over there, the shortstop, for the first out of the inning.
Number 23, Katie Sexton.
Brings up Katie Mae Sexton.
Good positioning by the Rockwood Lady Tiger shortstop.
Just kind of unlucky there by Cadence Llewellyn. Came off the bat at a really high velocity. Just no can do.
High velocity straight into the shortstop's glove.
Yeah, hey, sometimes that's how it goes.
You sure she ain't got magnets out there?
Maybe. Katie Mae Sexton starts things 1-0. As she's going to send a ground ball right up the middle for a base hit. Gives them a base runner with one out.
Now batting for the Lady Indians, number 5, Maddie Pike.
So now here's Maddie Pike.
Just one out, so Everly Duncan up to bat and after Maddie Pike.
Yes, that's correct. As Pike's going to take a strike for 0-1.
There was a point to that. I was going to say if either one of them make it to base, we will cycle to the top of the order with Lillian Haley.
Yes, true. True. I believe that is a ball. It's 1-1. I'll check with the head umpire here. Or maybe I won't.
No signal.
Maybe I won't.
That is the second time we have waited signal.
He never does it when we need it. As there's a ground ball towards second base. Bobbles it. Makes the throw. Came off the bag. Maddie Pike is safe. Runners on first and second. As the 9-hole hitter Everly Duncan
now batting, number 15, Everly
comes up.
Duncan.
I'd probably score that as an error.
Yeah, so would I. As a matter of fact, I will.
Pike was close, but I think she just barely wouldn't have beat out a throw if the error had not occurred.
Swinging a low ball by Duncan. It's 0-1. I just got a real sudden craving for chocolate-covered strawberries. And I want to make that known to everybody.
This is a sports broadcast, Johnny.
Well, yeah.
You act like we haven't talked
Competitive
about food.
eating is also a sport.
Well, this is softball, not competitive eating.
Well, Kevin,
maybe we'll broadcast some competitive eating.
I think we're just glad you've decided to join the broadcast.
Yeah, welcome here, Camden Jones. I believe it's 1-1. As that one is going to get away from the catcher, moves up to second and third. So 2 in scoring position. Possibility of the double play at second and first is no longer available. Chance to do some damage. Only 1 out. Now she's going to send a chopping ground ball just past the glove of the pitcher. Shortstop's fields. Accurate, strong throw to first. 1 run scores Katie Mae Sexton. And 1 runner moves up to third. And as Lucas previously mentioned, the lineup has flipped over with 2 outs. Lillian Haley has returned. Has been on base every single at-bat today so far.
Efficient.
Efficient?
Efficient. Just really emphasizing the E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
That's copyrighted.
I didn't say that. Nobody heard it.
The broadcast here is all Johnny Baseball.
Says who? Lillian Haley sends a high fly ball out into right field. 1 scores. Ball's in the gap. She'll pull into second with a double. And I don't want to, jinx anything or anything, but Lillian Haley is now a home run away from the cycle this evening. I think with, I wonder if he's hit one this year. I don't remember. Braley Grace England steps up to the plate with 2 outs as she sends a fly ball just up into the air. Catcher trying to get to it.
Number 17.
Can't get there exactly, but that is 0-1.
Johnny, do me a quick favor and update our scoreboard. It appears that it did not update when I added the run last. So.
Oh, yeah. That's because I have to come over here and manually update it.
You've been so on top of it, I figured it was just automatic.
No.
It's all right, Johnny. You're doing multiple jobs. So
well, everybody here is doing multiple jobs. 'Tis the nature of the Oneida Indians Network. Braley Grace England smacks one into center field. Haley's going to round third, attempting to score. She's in there. The throw comes home. Braley Grace England takes an extra base on the throw. There's another run scored. 10-run lead. And Braley Grace England on second. It's 2 outs still in the inning as here comes Addison Johnson.
Now batting, number 7, Addison Johnson.
First pitch to Johnson. Skips in the dirt for ball 1.
Johnson looking to earn her first trip to the first base.
I think you worded that kind of weird, but I think everybody at home knows what you. Man, well, I can't talk anymore. Yeah, we're gonna give up.
I'm putting that on me.
We are officially giving up, everybody. We'll see you next broadcast. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. Brandon Grace moves up to third on the pass ball.
What I meant on that is Johnson has not reached first base.
Yes.
She's trying to get there for the first time.
She did come into the game later, to be fair. So far, a 1-3 put out, ground ball to the pitcher on the day. There's a ball. Did the umpire show 3-0 or 2-0?
Guess we'll never know.
Perfect timing, Cam.
And was 3-0. Braley Grace England steals home. Oh, my goodness.
Excellent base running.
That's wild. She stole home. during the walk, got under the tag. I mean, you see people take home on pass balls and stuff all the time, but that's going in the books as a stolen base for her. She stole home.
Excellent eyes by Braylee Grace England to even know to go on that. Realized the catcher wasn't ready and slipped past her. Got the run scored.
Lauren Stevens up at the plate. 11-run lead. Johnson off first. Sails high and wide for ball one.
I think one of my favorite things about a warm day of softball or baseball is you always see the dust rising off the field anytime they move.
Mm-hmm. As Stevens sends one high in the air, drops for a base hit. Johnson looking to go to third. Throw comes in. And she's going to be called out. That is the third out of the inning. Indians boost their lead to 11 runs. We're going to the top of the fifth here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
It's the top of the fifth here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Lady Indians currently lead by 11, and we think the mercy rule might be in place here. We're not 100% sure on that. We'll find that out, I guess, after the parameters happen. But we think if the Lady Indians get 3 outs here without allowing 2 runs, this game might be over. Due up for the Lady Tigers. If I'm looking at it here,
Now batting for the Tigers, number 10, Kay Lower.
is the 4-hole hitter Kay Lower. First pitch is low, ball 1.
Have to be smart at the plate here, but if you're Rockwood, maybe picking up a little bit of desperation, trying to get on base. You got to get something.
I didn't catch that pitch. What was that?
I believe he called it a ball.
All right, that would make it 2-0. There's a ground ball, second base. Maddie Pike, little bobble, fires over to first. Almost a pick by Katie Mae Sexton. They've got a base runner, though, over there. Score that a single.
Number 9, Hemby.
For Lauer. Actually, I believe that should be scored an error.
I would probably score that as an error. I think.
Yeah, I forgot about the bobble. I was just thinking about the throw. As up steps Hamby. As she takes a swing, back pick by Cadence Llewellyn. Can't apply the tag. She's safe. That one skirts away from Llewellyn. The throw down is not going to be in time. Kay Lower moves up to second. Hamby steps back in.
Hamby doing a good job working the count in, and an error on the reception of the pitch allows the base runner to advance. So, bit of that.
As there's another swing, it's 1-2, maybe 2-2. Umpire says 1-2. Jinx, you owe me $1,000.
I don't think I have $1,000.
We'll talk later.
How about I get you a Coke?
I don't want a Coke. If it's a Coke Zero, you can call me back. And that's strike 3 for the first out of the inning. If you're a fan of the Lady Indians, you're really looking for Jolie Duncan to strand that runner at second base. Up steps Worstman.
That one well wide.
I might just turn the air off. It's getting kind of cold up here.
You're in short, a little shiver.
You're in shorts and a t-shirt. How do you feel?
I feel fine.
That's a dead ball hit by pitch. Got her just on the toe. So now runners on first and second.
Johnny, I'm going to have to refer to you on this one. It's a number 12.
Number 12.
Should be on their substitute sheet.
Oh, yes, I do have that, don't I? That is Daniels.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers, number 12, Daniels.
So a pinch hitter comes in to replace Phillips. It'll be Daniels. Per the high school rules, I believe Phillips can re-enter. Daniels lines one just over the outstretched glove of Lillian Haley. Braley Grace England slips through her legs. As one run scores, she fires in. The throw to the plate. It doesn't end up in the glove of Cadence Llewellyn. 2-run score. And the runner is out on the tag. Maybe just overstepped the bag a little bit. There is 2 outs in the inning. However, 2 runs have scored. We are no longer in mercy rule territory.
You said it perfectly. Before it happened, they had to score 2 runs to keep the game going, possibly.
And they did.
They did exactly that.
Maybe more, as here comes Whitaker.
Looking to continue it. Whitaker's hit very well tonight.
Let me look at what her line of the night is.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers, number 33, Whitaker.
She's been hit by a pitch and has a single. I think that's a single. It looks like it says fly out B. I'm assuming I put 1B as in single, and it just kind of looks like an F. But there's a ground ball. Stevens, she'll send it over to first. Sexton can't grab it. She'll be safe at first.
Now batting.
That's going to be scored as a throwing error on the third baseman, Stevens. That put that in the wrong box.
Now the pitcher,
Flanagan. She's coming up. As she'll send the deep fly ball into left field. Duncan can't grab it. Runners are advancing. They'll hold up at second and third. Still 2 outs, but 2 in scoring position after the E7.
Rockwood looking to rally here.
Brings back up the leadoff hitter, Isham. There's a ground ball, going to run just foul. Nice snag by the third base coach for the Lady Tigers. I dropped my pen. I got it. There's another foul ball. Head official says, hold up. You can't run. It's a foul ball.
You can't run, you can't hide.
Let's not go with that. Hard slice into right field. Johnson can't make the play, has to scoop it, throws it in. Pike, 2 runs. Scoring very quickly. The Lady Tigers are getting back in this ball game. Coach Jason Pike coming out to the mound. Do we think we see a pitching change here, or just a little talk?
I think for now we may just see a little talk here. You know, we're in a good position. You know, the game's still winnable. Let's just get our minds right and let's get out of this inning. Stop the bleed.
Maybe how it goes. We are a good, decent way into this game. We're about an hour and a half into the game so far. Much quicker than the first softball game we did on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Camden, you were there for that one. You remember that game was about a 4-hour-long marathon.
I'd like to point out, Johnny, you were exactly right on the time with an hour and a half.
Yeah, I have it right here. I have a clock right here.
Forgive me for trying to give you some psychic points.
No, I don't want to be viewed as psychic. I think people will be scared of me if that happens.
Well, not all psychics are bad.
We can't have people be scared of the Johnny Baseball. I'm a public figure, man. I have to make public appearances. Sign autographs and stuff. Do charity work.
Tigers, number 7, Morgan.
Here's the 2-hole hitter, Morgan. Stepping up to the plate.
Tigers looking for that late rally.
Fly ball way out of play, headed towards the baseball field. Starts things off 0-1. Oh gosh, I have an itchy eye. It might be the end of the world as we know it. Okay, we're fine.
Could be the end of the broadcast if you can't see anymore. So,
well, it's in my left eye, which means I have to close my left eye to scratch it. My right eye is my bad eye. So, if I have to only use my right eye, I will not be able to see anything. That is for certain. That one's going to get past the catcher, Lou Allen. Isham moves up to third. Are there 2 outs?
yes.
I have a score sheet. I can check. Yes, there is.
Looks like umpire says a 2-1 count.
Another hard foul sliced.
That one nearly takes out the tree in right field.
It's a very nice tree.
It is. Provides a lot of good shade. A nice bench right under
It looks like something out of a Dr. Seuss book. Camden, can you get a shot of it over there?
Yeah, get a shot of the tree, Cam.
Do your best if you can. There it is. It's a really nice tree.
Lovely tree. All right, back to the game now.
Yeah, get back in there. Ground ball once again goes foul. So that's the 3rd foul ball in a row for Morgan.
4th time's the charm, as they say.
I don't think anybody says that.
I think it's actually...
Maybe Camden Jones says that. Well, there's another foul ball.
That's what they think of your statement, Cam.
I think that hit the concession stand.
It did. It was directed at you, Cam.
Somebody go check on Jordan Williams down there. I hope he's working tonight. If not, I'm going to look like a big old loser.
I believe the phrase is 4th is a bore.
I've never heard that either.
Well, not like bore the animal, like a boar. Like
well, I didn't figure it was bore the animal. I knew you meant B-O-R-E.
It's not a very commonly used phrase anymore.
There's a ball in the dirt. Oh, it's a boar. Oink, oink. Dude, I'm low-key kind of scared of boars. They're big and they hurt people. Next pitch from Duncan. Skips in the dirt. Morgan's going to draw the walk. Runners on the corners for the Lady Tigers. Brings up their 3-hole hitter, M. Lower. Taking her leg plates off. Life of a catcher. You back?
Yeah. we like to have fun on the Oneida Indians Network, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we do. Once again, we hope you're also having fun right there alongside us. So the 3-hole hitter, Lower, with 2 outs, looking to drive in runs, do her job as a 3-hole hitter.
I'd just like to say we've had a very good game tonight.
Yeah, it's been very entertaining.
A lot of runs scored. A lot of good defensive plays, too.
That one's going to go outside. Smart play by Cadence Llewellyn, letting that runner take second, looking the runner back at third, making sure the run doesn't score. That's the play you go with there. You let that runner take second, especially with 2 outs.
Duncan and her defense looking to get out of the inning.
That's going to be in there for a strike. Thought about the back pick, but not going to go for it. Maybe just an intimidation tactic. I think Duncan and the Defense is a good band name.
That is a good band name.
Yeah.
Julie Duncan, if you're rewatching this broadcast, start a band.
Start a band. Call it Duncan and the Defense. That one's going to be outside. Not a bad pitch by Duncan, but lower just doesn't bite. Next pitch from Duncan is another foul ball that heads towards the baseball field.
I believe that one may have almost hit the fence.
Yep. The other night, no, not the other night, last night, me and Camden were over here watching Indians baseball against Pickett County. There was a foul ball that actually landed on the softball field where Little League was actively being played. As Lower sends a line drive, Braylee Grace England attempts the slide, can't get it. She drives in too, does her job as a 3-hole hitter, drives in runs. 2 runs come across. Now looking at just a 5-run lead. And a runner on second base. Brings up the 4-hole hitter K Lower, and as we have said, 4 is a bore. So I think that's good luck for this 4-hole hitter. That we have discussed that. As she swings at the first pitch for strike 1.
Rockwood done a great job of a 2-out rally, though. Cut it down to 5 runs.
Great job. K Lower with M Lower on second, looking to add to it. Get some more runs across. As that one's going to cut inside for ball 1. Pitch from Duncan is sent high in the air out to center field. Pike makes the snag, and that's the 3rd out. What a great offensive inning by the Lady Tigers, as now it takes us to the bottom of the 5th, where the Lady Indians get a chance to hit right after the break.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. What an offensive top half of the 5th the Lady Tigers have. Coming into the frame down by 11, cut that lead down to 5. And now Flanagan on the mound looking to keep the Lady Indians score right where it is. Get those bats back out there in the top of the 6th, which will be the penultimate inning of this one. Due up for the Lady Indians in the bottom of the 5th. Looks like it's going to be Duncan to lead it off, which means it will be 5, 6, 7. Due up. I'm not even going to acknowledge you this time.
Jolie Duncan.
As up steps Jolie Duncan.
Just like to point out to everyone that I am the kind of guy that laughs at his own jokes. Johnny can attest to this.
Why are you bringing this up out of nowhere?
Because I just made myself laugh.
You made yourself laugh?
Yes.
What did you say? I
didn't say anything. It was the motion.
Oh, you did the 6-7.
Yes, and that made me giggle.
That made you giggle. Oh, goodness, you're too easy to make laugh.
Indeed, I am. But I think it's a positive thing.
I mean, yeah, it's nice to be bright and happy, but I don't know. I don't think I want to get into that story. Jolie Duncan now stepping in. First pitch to Duncan. Swung on the outside part of the plate. It's strike one. That pitch tails away. It's a good pitch from Flanagan.
Just barely misses the edge of the barrel.
Yeah, and that's where you want to be. You can hit the bat, but you want to miss the barrel. Because the barrel is where damage happens.
Yep. You hit the barrel too hard, that ball's out of here.
Next pitch is going to be low for a ball. 1-1.
Once again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight for us for this riveting game.
It is quite the game, I got to say.
Lady Indians trying to expand their lead once again. Lady Tigers cut it down to 5 in the last half inning. Through a combination of great hitting and a couple defensive errors from the Lady Indians.
Pitch from Flanagan is swung on for strike 2. 2-2 is the count, all even.
Even Steven.
Yep. Shia LaBeouf. Come on, that was a great show. As that swung on for strike 3 in the dirt, throw over, that completes the strikeout. As Jolie Duncan is the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Lady Indians, number 9.
So here comes Cadence Llewellyn.
Llewellyn done good in the batter's box tonight. Maybe looking to give the Lady Indians a spark to reinvigorate the lead. Pitch is away. Low in the dirt for ball 1.
So starts things off 1-0, ahead in the count. I'm going to move my chair over.
Honestly, I'm surprised it took you that long to decide to move the chair. I felt like you were kind of on the outside anyway.
I am. The broadcast kit, if I sit down, is actually kind of blocking my view. Ball 2, high. Two-0 pitch. High in the air. Left fielder.
Can't
glove it cleanly. They're going to call no catch. And Cadence Llewellyn moves up to second. 1 out in the inning. Brings up Katie Mae Sexton.
Now batting for the Lady Indians, number 23, Katie Mae Sexton.
I said it before, Johnny. She's looking to be the spark that the Lady Indians need, and she does exactly that. A great hit and gets on.
Now it's up to Katie Mae Sexton to keep that spark alive. Fan the flame. Keep the fire going. As she swings and misses for strike 1.
Just a great pitch from Flanagan.
Hey, Camden. There's context to that, I promise, but you're not going to get it at home.
It's also mostly just because he's been rather quiet for a little bit,
Yes.
so we're making sure he's still there with us.
Yes, that's true as well. 1-1 is the count to Katie May.
Very appreciative of Camden running camera for us
Oh,
tonight.
yeah, the visuals look great tonight, don't they? They just look great. There's a daddy long legs on the window.
I think he's going to run me out of a job, Johnny.
Well, we'll see.
I don't talk too much.
Oh, I'm in on the camera.
As there's a ground ball to the shortstop. Can't make the play. Skirts into center field. Gets past the center fielder as well. Cadence Llewellyn comes in to score. And Katie May Sexton in at second. I'm going to call that a single with an error. Maddie Pike up next for the Lady Indians, but the Lady Tigers coach does call a mound visit.
Now batting for the Lady Indians, number 5, Maddie Pike. Once again, I don't necessarily know that this is about a pitching change. I think she's just trying to rein her pitcher back in, get her mindset right, saying, we're still in a good position.
And you are correct, as Flanagan is returning to the mound. Or, excuse me, the circle. I'm still in, baseball mode.
That's why they call you Johnny Baseball, not Johnny Softball.
This is true. You made that joke off air as well. give him a high five. Yeah, there you go. And that is when Lucas misheard and thought he called me Johnny Southpaw.
Yes.
Which I'm also not Johnny Southpaw because I am maybe the most right-handed person you will ever meet. I am right-handed. I am right-footed. My right ear is better. The only thing that's not is my right eye is worse. As Maddie Pike sends a base hit up the middle, Katie May running home. She will score. Maddie Pike caught in a rundown between first and second. She'll get back to first safely. Call that an RBI single for Maddie Pike. Lady Indians trying to get that lead back up once again. Still only one out. Here comes Everly Duncan.
Now batting for the Lady Indians, number 15, Everly Duncan.
Don't believe she has reached base safely yet today.
I do not believe so either. Maybe looking for that here.
Camden, you want to be the odd man out and say she has?
Well, I agree with you too, so I can't.
As there's a ball in the dirt, Maddie Pike makes it into second safely. That's a stolen base.
Lady Indians push the lead back out to 7. Duncan trying to keep that rolling.
Pike off second. One out. The pitch from Flanagan is low. Pike thought about going, but decides against it. That was swung on for a strike. Pitch is a ground ball to second base. That's a flip for a 4-3 putout. Does move the runner to third, but now 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting for the Lady Indians, number 2, Lillian.
So here comes Lillian Haley once again. Once again, just a home run away from the cycle in this game. Has a single, a double, and a triple. As she ropes one out into the left center field gap. Picked up by the left fielder. Maybe thought about going for second. She's going to be content with just a single and an RBI as Maddie Pike comes in. I have all the bases on. Here comes Braylee Grace England.
Number 17, Braylee England. Back up to 8.
Is the lead. As Braley sends a frozen rope over to shortstop. hauled in for the third out. That leads back up to 8, but is it going to stay that way? Find out right after the break.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Maybe you need to get that checked out, Lucas. As we're back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, top of the 6th, the penultimate inning has arrived. As we're here in the 6th of 7 here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, Jolie Duncan heading back out there for another inning on the mound.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers, number 9, Hamby.
As up steps Hamby.
Lady Tigers had another incredible inning happening last time they were up to bat. Cut the lead down to 5. They'll look to do the same in this one.
As here we go. As we start the 6th with a strike.
Just a great pitch by Duncan.
Indeed, indeed.
Aye, would you say?
Huh?
Aye.
Yes, aye. Aye, Captain. There's a ground ball sent up the middle just between the legs of Duncan. Squirts through for a base hit.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers.
So that brings up Worsner.
I thought Duncan might have had a chance at that one. Looked like it may have hit off her foot a little bit, but slips through. And it's a base for the Lady Tigers.
As there's a foul ball straight back. 0-1.
Gives that ball a haircut.
Yep. I think it has a mullet now. It has just been pointed out to me there is a new right fielder in the game. That is Addison Jeffers. Out in right field now. Not to be confused with Addison Johnson, who was previously in right field. As we talk about it, there's a ball into right field, and they're going to say it was foul.
Just foul right there on the line.
Barely foul.
But does roll to that foul side. So as soon as we call her name, she's called upon to make the play.
You know, that's how baseball and softball are. When you don't want the ball to find you, it'll find you, which I don't know how she's feeling about that, but that's just my own personal experience. Ball gets away from the mound, and the runner's going to move up to second base. So runner on second with no outs. And a 1-2 count. As she shoots a ground ball into center field. Not going to score the run, but puts runners at the corners, first and third.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers, number 14, Phillips.
And brings up Phillips, who has re-entered after being pitch hit for in her previous at-bat.
Lady Tigers got a couple runners, one in scoring position.
As a hard ground ball hit towards Haley. Tries to get the out at first. Gets it. That is a 6-3 put out for the out. One run does score, however. Cuts the lead down to 7. As up steps Whitaker with 1 out and a runner on second.
Number 33, Whitaker.
What did Worshner do? I didn't score it.
She was thrown out at first.
Worshner was or Whitaker? I mean, I know Whitaker just was, but
I believe she was thrown out at first as well.
Okay. I'm just going to put it down as she got out.
So, 2 outs for the Lady Indians.
And up steps the yes, the pitcher Flanagan as she grounds 1 to third. Nice scoop on the other end by Katie May to get the out. Look at the play at first base by Katie May. Also the play at third base by Lauren Stevens to get the third out. Only 1 run comes across, limiting the damage. We're going to the bottom of the 6th right after the break.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday, or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back in, everyone, as the first pitch from Flanagan is away. That one outside for a ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. That is Addie Jeffers at the plate for the Lady Indians, her first plate appearance of the night. Second pitch to Jeffers. That one also low for ball 2.
Thank you, Lucas, for filling in while I was going on a drink run. What did I miss?
2-0 count.
To Addison Jeffers?
Yep.
Now a 3-ball count. 3-0. Three-0 pitch. Right down the pipe. That's okay. That's an all. You can take that pitch.
Especially on a 3-0 count.
Yeah, you can take that pitch 3-0.
Makes it 3-1. Hitters count, as they say.
As they say.
Never really understood who they was, but...
They is the baseball minds of old and softball minds of old. As she takes the walk. Leadoff base runner for the Lady Indians. Excuse my heavy breathing. It's a long walk to the concession stand. Lauren Stevens up for the Lady Indians now.
I'll cut you some slack, Johnny. There's a lot of stairs.
Have we all fell down the stairs at least once?
I feel like that's a common thing.
Like these stairs specifically.
Oh, these I have never fallen down these, but
I have. Will has. Camden, have you?
I believe you're the only one here, Johnny.
Oh man!
Actually, they're gonna get her at second base.
Wow, I think she might have overstepped the bag just a little bit.
She did. Couldn't stop in time. Just barely oversteps the bag, and smart play from the shortstop.
Removes the base runner and 1 out now in the inning.
It's a good position to be in if you're the pitcher, Klangen.
There's a ground ball to the second baseman. Picked up, and it's a 4-3 putout.
Now an even better play before, as now you've got a quick 2 outs.
It does bring up the pitcher, Duncan.
Now batting for the Lady Indians, number 6, Jolie Duncan.
As she'll step in. First pitch called, strike 1.
And now an 0-1 count. Everything seems to be going right for Klangen on the mound.
So far. That could change in a heartbeat.
That's the great thing about softball and baseball, is anything you can flip at any moment.
Oh, it's scary. I subscribe to the theory that baseball and softball are the most unpredictable sports. You can't predict them. The 1-1. Falls just a little low, brings it to 2-1. As the ground ball stays fair, picked up by the pitcher, and they get her for the out. 3 outs in the inning, 3 quick outs, I might add, with no runs coming across, only 1 base runner that was taken away on the caught stealing. And now, just like that, we're going to the 7th, the final inning, right after the break.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
It's the final inning here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, top of the 7th. Lady Indians only need 3 outs to win this ball game. But if the Rockwood Lady Tigers score 7 or more runs, they will have to play the bottom of the 7th and potentially more.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers.
1, 2, 3 due up. Wouldn't want to have a better situation for the Lady Tigers. Top of the order, Isham stepping in.
Duncan pitched the whole game looking to close it out.
Going for a CG, complete game. Pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Just a great ball game tonight.
Spectacular ball game. Been a good game of softball played, as that one's going to run low for ball 2.
Quick 2-0 count to Isham.
Getting ahead. She hits a hard line drive into right field. Jeffers picks it up and throws it in. Quick single to start things off for Isham.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers, number 7, Morgan.
So the 2-hole hitter Morgan. No outs and a runner on.
Tigers looking to push this thing to 3 more outs.
As there's another line drive through the 3-4 gap. Jeffers gets it in. Isham's going to move up to third. Runners on first and third. And here's the 3-hole hitter, M. Lower.
Absolutely crushed the last ball she got a hold of.
Oh, yeah, and scored 2. Looking to do the same here.
Not just that, Johnny. Last time she was up to bat, she went all the way to third with a triple in scoring those 2 runs. Lower, a dangerous hitter in the 3-hole.
As she'll foul one off down the third base line. 0-1.
With runners on the corners like that, you've got to battle with every pitch.
As there's one fouled back. Quickly 0-2. Looking to make contact here. Trying to find a pitch to drive.
Duncan looking to get the strikeout or an out from a hit.
Sends another foul ball just over the home dugout. Remains 0-2. Still looking for something to drive. Trying to drive in those runners is Lower. As another foul ball.
That one just
get it, Jason Pike.
Popped out of play. Jason Pike will stop it with his foot. Nice save to the new head coach of the Lady Indians basketball team.
Yeah, congratulations to the
on
man.
that, Jason.
He had a dog earlier. Where did the dog go?
Probably went home.
Oh, how sad. Oh, it's over there with Kelsey. Never mind. Still fouling off pitches.
Battling.
It's the 4th foul ball in a row, I believe. 5th, actually.
Lower just not willing to quit the at-bat just yet.
Still 0-2. 5 foul balls in a row. And lines one up the middle. Scoring the run. Puts runners on first and second. And I believe there's still no outs.
Do not believe there is an out either.
Here comes K. Lower. The other Lower in the 4-hole.
Number 10, K. Lower.
Still looking to do damage.
Got the deficit to 6. Looking to add on to it.
That one's low. Cadence Llewellyn trying to intimidate the base runner on second.
What a battle the Lady Tigers of Rockwood have put up. At one point, Lady Indians led by as much as 11 runs, and they've cut it back down to just 6.
Kept the Lady Indians on their toes all night. There's a foul ball back. It's 1-1. As she sends a fly ball into the air. Haley says she has it, and she does. For the out. Once again, we believe that is the first out. We may be corrected soon, but we'll find out. as here comes Hamby. Runners still on first and second. Double play is in order. As the first pitch is fouled off. Starts things off 0-1.
That one fouled away again.
So quickly 0-2. Jolie Duncan looking for that one more pitch. Trying to get the out. As that one gets away from Llewellyn and moves the runners up to second and third. So no more possibility of the double play, at least not in the traditional sense.
Now that strikeout becoming an ever more important goal.
Trying to move it to 2 outs without allowing that run to score. And that's maybe tipped into the glove. But regardless, that does mean strike 3. The rule is if the ball is foul tipped and lands in the catcher's glove with 2 strikes, that is strike 3.
Things are looking up if you are an Indians fan tonight.
Yes. 1 out away, and up steps Worstner. 2 runners on scoring position, second and third. 1 out away are the Lady Indians. As there's a foul ball, Llewellyn just can't get to it. But it is 0-1.
Just about to say that as it puts the count at 0-1, gives Duncan the advantage.
And that's something you need right now in this tense of a situation.
Especially with a team like the Lady Tigers that just has refused to go away.
Mm-hmm. Ground ball. Lillian Haley misses it. 1 run scores, and runners are at first and third. The good thing about it, if you were a fan of the Lady Indians, is that nobody's hurt. You're still only 1 out away. It may not look as pretty on the scoreboard tomorrow, but you're still only 1 out away from a win. As up steps Phillips. As she slices one foul. Almost hits the light post.
Will hit the baseball dugout.
Oh, did it?
It
did.
Seems to be common for this inning for the Lady Tigers, hitting a foul ball.
They're trying to battle at the plate. They're trying to get pitches to hit. As there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Runner does move up to second on the passed ball. But you're only 1 strike away. That may not matter momentarily. Fly ball, center field, just over the head of Braley Grace England. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And Phillips moves up to second with a double.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers, number 33, Whitaker.
Brings up Whitaker. Cuts that deficit down to 3.
The closest it has been since the first inning for the Lady Tigers.
Whitaker steps in with 2 outs. And that runner on second, Phillips.
That one foul.
Hard hit foul ball. Definitely looking to pull something. Trying to get a hard base hit and score the runner there.
Rockwood done an excellent job of getting thus far, trying to keep it going, get back to a tie ball game, force another inning.
As there's they're going to say that's a foul ball. Phillips has to return. Regardless, it's 0-2. We've been in this position before. What happens this time? It runs inside for a ball. 1-2. Maddie Pike there to back up her pitcher. As there's another foul ball. Count remains 1-2.
Whitaker just doing an excellent job of keeping herself alive, just battling. Trying to keep this Rockwood rally alive. And Whitaker's hit. She'll take first base off the hit by pitch.
Refusing to die is the Lady Tigers. They've had 2 outs for a hot minute now. As up steps the pitcher, Flanagan.
Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Flanagan. Tying run at the plate.
Oh, that does say Flanagan, doesn't it?
I believe it's Clangan.
Clangan? Let me look at the actual sheet.
The handwriting's a little hard to decipher. That was what I...
Is it an F or is it a K?
That is the question. We apologize.
I guess it could be a K. Is there another F or another K on here? Of course there isn't. Actually, there is another K. I think that's an F. I think it's Flanagan. But if we were wrong, we apologize. There's one that scoots past Llewellyn, but no advance from the runners. The pitch. Swung on, hit well out to center field.
It's
Braley Grace England catches it for the final out of this game. It was a little stressful there at the end, but the Lady Indians do come away with the win here in this one. What a game this has been on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Let's keep it right here and just have a little discussion about the game. Tonight's game was defined by the offense. The offense was immaculate. So many hits. I wish I had a total number. I guess if I counted it up, but I kind of got lazy with my scoring there in the last inning. But so many hits this evening, so many extra base hits. Just an offensive explosion we see here at the Jackie Lay Sports Complex this evening. Any final thoughts from you two? Lucas, begin.
35 total runs scored in this game. What a scoring affair for these two teams. Like we talked about, Rockwood would not go away. Like we mentioned earlier, Lady Indians led it by as much as 11 runs at one point. Rockwood led in the first inning, then has not led throughout the remainder of the game, but they've battled constantly and cut it to 3 runs. Again, like you said, it may not look as pretty on the score sheet and it is a loss, but you've gotten better. You know that offense is there, and you've got a lot of positives to take in if you're a Lady Tiger.
Yes. Camden, any final thoughts?
Great game from both teams, especially the Lady Tigers. It's hard going up against a team you've lost to in the past, but coming back and tightening it up, the score really shows how much they've improved over the season.
Very much so. All right. It's been a great game here this evening. We're going to have to say goodbye for now. Lucas, do you know when we'll be back? I'm sure it'll be sometime next week.
I think our next broadcast may be soccer once again. I think
probably
the next broadcast is against Harriman.
That'll be a good one right there. We'll be back for that one. But big thank you to everybody who tuned in, everybody involved in the broadcast. Lucas Laxton, color commentary, also helping us with the PA and the scoreboard. Camden Jones bringing you the visuals. They looked great as well, jumping in on some color commentary here and there. Clayton Posey, our tech director as well. Greg Bond and Ben Garrett with the IHSM. This has been Jonathan Markham bringing you tonight's game. Your final score, the Oneida Lady Indians 19, the Rockwood Lady Tigers 16.